Okay, so how long have you been playing Hearthstone?
Um, Probably only for like 3, 4 months,
Okay,
roughly.
okay. And what has your highest rank have been?
Around Plat 1. But I've been playing on and off, so
Okay, okay. Well, uh, guess we have plenty of things we can improve.
I would just throw away the weapon.
Why would you ever keep Feast and Famine, though? It's not really something you're ever gonna be keeping in your early game. Hand of Adal is also...
Oh,
Honestly, the whole hand is kind of mediocre. Like, the only two cards you could consider here would be Hand of Adal and Mugborn Servant. But I wouldn't really keep Hand
mm,
of Adal if I don't already have a good one-drop like the Divine Shield Sanguine Soldier. And Mugborn is
mm,
an okay thing to play on turn 3, but I'm definitely not gonna cost myself chance to actually miss the early game for it, so I think it's a full toss.
cool.
So yeah, when you look at your
Wait,
hand, you wanna ask yourself, do you have early game? Wow, thanks for the weapon, by the way.
oh,
Jesus. Yeah, when you're looking at your starting hand, you want to be asking yourself, what can you actually play in the first few turns, and does this hand actually allow you to do much? Right now, which
mm,
one do you think is better for you?
probably the Righteous Protector.
What's good about Righteous Protector against the Mage right now?
Oh, I guess no, nothing, because it's unlikely they're going to be playing minions, so
Yeah, and
probably
even
Sanguine
if they
Soldier is
did,
better.
it's kind of whatever. Sanguine Soldier is 99% always a better play, like, all the time.
Mm.
So, Sanguine Soldier away, and that's about it.
I guess I noticed that they mulligan two of their cards.
Okay, that's good that you noticed. That's definitely a positive sign that you're paying attention to things that not many people are actually doing. So, yeah, it's something you are supposed to be aware of, so you have a better understanding of what you can expect from them. Right now, we're not expecting too much out of them. Like, we don't even know what exactly we're playing against. Looks like a burn aggro mage, but
Yeah.
time will tell. Okay, well, this is exactly what Hand of a Doll situation I was talking about. Like, this is a great Hand of a Doll opportunity for you right now. Because this 2-1 actually stuck. And now you get the buff it nice and big, and suddenly this is not a 1-drop anymore, it's a free drop, honestly. So let's see what the Hand of a Doll does. And right now you got extra information, and you can decide what you should be doing here. Like, should you going out a Righteous Protector, or should you actually hold off for next turn? You're definitely always going face with this, like you're not going to waste the damage on it. So you're going face with the 4-2, and I think we're fine as is. Like, we might be sad if he double trades it, but I think it's okay like this. Because next turn you have Disco Maul plus Righteous Protector, and you're still
Mm,
going to be saving up your weapon, your coin, so you can potentially curve out better, which you should be able to.
mm.
How's it going, Rain of Chaos? Doing good. Okay, that's interesting. Right now, you're gonna have to discover from Suspicious Alchemist and figure out what we're picking here. And the mentality you should be having here is not only you're trying to pick the correct card, but also you gotta ask yourself, do you actually care about that card? Because in some cases, you simply don't give a fuck about, let's say, Seafloor Gateway right now would be pretty. Actually, in this
It's
case, it
pretty
would be
terrible
pretty
for us.
okay. What'd you say?
Oh no, nothing. Oh, it's yeah. I think it'll be fine considering that we have the Leviathan. So
All of them are great, but I think him being a mage and us being a pure pally, he's probably gonna want a shooting star out of us. Like, volume up sounds great, but he just actually, he actually just discarded a volume up, so maybe that's what he picked? Fascinating. You
yeah.
know what? Let's try volume up, it sounds good enough.
Oh,
Okay, well, I guess my first instinct was correct, but him actually discarding that volume up last turn sounded weird, so that's why I
mm.
kinda had a last
I guess.
change of heart, but honestly, volume up would have been amazing. Here you want to equip the weapon and then play the Righteous Protector, and I would go face with both, honestly, because you have another weapon really soon, and also we might just want to tempo out the buff nice and fast so you can finish this game off
Actually
before
use it.
solid alibi becomes a factor too much.
Mm.
Okay.
Things are looking good for now.
So far, so good indeed. What do you want to do here?
I mean, I guess what comes to mind is Muckborn Servant and then coining out Lawyer.
Well,
But
let's see the Mugborn first and then decide if it's actually worth it wasting the coin. Because you want to get the extra information first, you know? Then really decide what's happening. Any of these spark joy for you?
unfortunately, no.
No, not really.
They all feel kind of ass.
Yeah, they're pretty ass indeed. Maybe the Divine Toll out of these makes some sense. Daring Drake also is somewhat okay, because you are actually holding a dragon, so that would be a 5-5 rush. I guess that's not horrible. 4 mana Daring Drake's fine. Yeah, take the 4 mana. And let's think a little. Should we be coining here?
Yeah, I guess if we coin the Lawyer, what are we trying to set 1-1?
Don't have a great follow-up. You know what? Attack with the weapon to face and then attack with both to face. Hopefully it lands on an attacking minion. It's a better gamble. It's in our favor.
Oh! It works?
You know, perfect. Face. That's all. Okay. Yeah, this was great. We actually sunk in a lot of damage here. Next turn we might actually be coining out the Horn of Winter here just because this guy's literally so close to being dead. You're basically gonna force him into playing very defensively. Maybe popping open a solid alibi before he's comfortable about it. Things like that.
Also, you mean Horn of the Windlord, right? Not Horn of Winter.
Horn of Windlord, apparently, yeah. Yeah, it's basically 12 damage on a stick, which is huge. So right now it's probably the best we can be doing. Yeah, close enough, Rain. We all know what we're talking about. Okay, problem is he could have a copy of Cold Case. Not a copy, but just a second Cold Case. Okay, a Light Ray. Interesting. Let's think a little. If you do coin out, I guess the following turn we can class action plus Daring Drake. That's not the worst in the world. Sure, let's coin out the weapon.
And then go double face?
Yeah, everything goes face. At this point, you're literally taking almost half his health, so why wouldn't we go face?
I guess if they don't have a good answer, I think it should be GG.
Well, we have a couple of four good top decks right now, which are giving us lethal outs as long as he doesn't heal, but he's probably gonna heal a little here. Okay, he tried his luck there, didn't pan out. Yeah, you know it, 9-9. Thank you for the follow, Olivia. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we know he has a copy of Cold Case, Infinitize the Maxitude, and Scourge Supplies. Oh, yeah, those were the exact free spells he has played so far.
Oh,
there's
solid
alibi, but it is what it is. Alrighty, what do you want to do now? We know he's basically gonna be playing his gain 4 armor next turn. I think we just
stick to the previous plan, Daring Drake.
Class the free 5 and then make the trade, and that gives you a very big minion on the board. So class the free 5 first. And take it out. Saving the weapon, obviously. And that's about it. Happy to hear, Olivia. Yeah, that's all. No reason to waste the damage. You could also top deck something like Feast and Famine, so even through the armor, that's gonna be tons of damage. Kinda weird that this guy loaded up his, what's her face without giving her the solid alibi, but it is what it is. He's thinking about the Cold Case. There he goes. 4 cards is the top deck, 21% chance. Can we do it? not playing it today. It did look interesting, but so far it's not really showing on the stats. This is not the lethal out we were looking for, sadly. What do you think you want to do?
Honestly, probably everything go face and then Anachronos.
2-2 definitely is going face. I'm still not sure about the weapon, because you could again top deck some serious damage. Thing about the weapon right now is it does sink still, dropping down to 4 health, so almost dead even through solid alibi. Thing about playing Anacros right now is just gonna be a single minion, easy to freeze, easy to solid alibi on. Would be a lot better if we actually were able to actually drop Anachronos and then a couple of light rays, but we're 1 mana short right now. 2-2 goes face for sure. Go face with the 2-2. And yeah, I think he played a 7 mana Anachronos and saved the weapon 1 more turn.
Oh.
Because through solid alibi, it's still not gonna pan out. If you had extra few ways to actually poke through him, would have been great to sink the damage right now. No solid alibi and everything, but right now you would be denying yourself 4 very good top decks like Feast and Double Kel'Thuzos are all gonna be great. Another cold case. Stop it, man.
Oh god, it's a secret.
That's the bullshit. Okay. I mean, if that's 8 armor, that's not enough. He's dead, no matter what the secret is right now. Literally not a single secret helps him.
Oh!
Even if it mattered... I mean, go face with the 8-8 first, and even if it mattered, you were still gonna boogie down first and then Feast of Famine if you needed to.
Oh wow, okay.
He's literally
GG.
just dead, because even the 8 armor was... Well, I mean, the 8 armor was saving him. What am I talking about? It's not saving him. Yeah, this Feast of Famine came in as well, just in case. Okay. Yeah, this guy played it not very amazingly, but it is to be expected not to have super optimal plays right now here. But yeah, all around, for the mulligan, I want you to be thinking... You gotta be asking yourself 3 main questions. What are you playing against? Are you going first or second? And what are you trying to do in the first few turns? With this deck, you're always trying to get on the board in the first few turns. Like, there's really not that many layers to this deck. Also, you cannot keep things like Hand of a Doll without actually having a 1-drop. And you can't really keep a free drop if you don't have a 1-drop. Like, things like this, unless it's Boogie Down. Like, Boogie Down is great all around. Okay, against the priests. What kind of priests have you been seeing around these heater parts?
I haven't been playing around these here parts, so I can't tell. But as far as I'm aware, Undead Priest, I have rarely seen any control priests for now.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you're saying, in that case, I guess we're not gonna be keeping the 7 mana Countess, but if this was indeed control, I would have considered keeping the Countess. Okay, well, Righteous Protector is fine, and honestly, protected with the Righteous, maybe even Katori can make some sense. I'm willing to give him a shot like that. And that's the other 2.
Yeah.
Thank you for the follow, Martin. Welcome to the stream.
Ooh.
Okay, that is a curve. Class action.
Oh wow, it's a control
and
priest.
He is control indeed, and he kept everything, the little booger.
Oh, not good.
It's actually not the worst matchup nowadays. Like, both your weapons help you tremendously in this one. Which one are you dropping here?
Probably the Sinful Susha.
I'm okay with that as well. No, like, might as well get the trade in for him.
Yep. And then end the turn.
Yeah, no reason to coin anything out here, I think. Okay. He's curving out well. No wonder he kept everything. Anachronos, that's garbage. I'm honestly not against the class action lawyer. Like, it's a control priest. They don't have too many large minions, like, aside from the colossal, maybe the 6/6 out of the AoE bullshit, but right now class action seems fine to me. Yeah, let's do that. That's about it. Would be great if we got a little bit of cycle here, like the Disco Mole, Hand of a Doll, the Curator. Those would be pretty good top decks soon. Holy Nova, is that you?
Don't keep your thoughts
Nope.
to yourself.
Fascinating behavior.
I have not played against a lot of control priests, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect.
Well, a lot of control, that's what. And a lot of copying from your shit. But yeah, they do control a lot. It is a miserable matchup, but it's not a very unfavorable matchup, so at least we got that going for us.
Probably just the Surrend.
I'm okay with the Mugborn here, yeah, let's just plop it out. So far, not much is happening for either of us. What do you like here?
Bubblebot, I guess, could work well with the Leviathan, but nothing's really speaking out to me right now.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with Blessing of Kings. You have Katori, so if that somehow miraculously sticks, Blessing of Kings is gonna be a +8/+8 for your dudes, so Blessing of Kings sounds great to me. And that's about it. This guy still kept a couple of cards there. I'm assuming Clear the Scene might be one of them.
What's yours?
Oh. Sure.
You are not prepared.
Funny.
I'm blind.
Oh, that's unfortunate, because he's gonna fucking do it again, and not much we can do about it right now. Not much we can do about that. Fucking hell.
Fuck.
What do you want to do here?
Probably just toss out a couple of minions. I don't, maybe the Katori, but I don't think it's...
I'd rather you save Katori maybe for next turn. I think you can just one mana Righteous Protector, Hero Power, and one Silver Hand Recruit, and if he ignores it, next turn you can Katori coin out Hand of a Doll onto it, and you're gonna have a respectable board fast. Let's see what he copied there, cause he might steal some shit again. Fucking asshole.
Oh,
Well, we might just coin out Horn of Winds, whatever. Horn of the Wind.
it is hard to
Lords.
pronounce.
Yeah. Ew, that's cool, but I still rather get rid of this guy. Yeah, coin out the Horn. Kill the 4/3 and don't attack his face, just save it. It's a priest after all. Plenty of healing where that came from, so let's just hold it like that. Might control another minion before we start swinging face.
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
I'm guessing for next turn, probably just Curator and Silver Hand Recruit.
Maybe. The Curator is also supposed to pull out the Sinful Sous Chef out of the deck if you don't top deck it right now. And you don't. Ooh, the Countess is gonna come in clutch soon. Perfect. Yeah, Curator is fine, and should we drop the... Let's see how many cards we draw, actually. Like, you can actually count how many cards you're gonna draw, but... Okay.
Oh.
If you actually played a Sinful Chef, that is gonna overdraw you if he kills it, so let's just play Silver Hand. And I think you can kill this 4/4. Just kill it once and that's all. There we go. No need for anything else. Up to the stream, Maze.
And the Countess is coming in clutch, hopefully.
Very soon. You can't really play her next turn because hand is full. I mean, you can play her, but you're only gonna get 2 souls. Might be a Katori Blessing turn, we'll see. If you top deck for Celt Loss, that might be interesting. Like, that's gonna be +4 on your weapon, so suddenly 14 damage out of nowhere. What's worse, Blood Decay or Control Priest? Depends on who you ask. I mean,
I would say Control Priest.
Yeah, I think I would say that as well. Even if I have a better win rate against Control Priest, I'd still say Blood Decay is somewhat more bearable. I don't know why, but it just feels like that. Okay, he's wasting healing there. He is killing the 4/6, but that's not that big a deal for us. If he's happy, we're happy. There you go. Not bad. Yeah, I think I'd like to go with Katori and Blessing on Katori. Sounds good to me. Couple of tall dudes like that, ain't nothing wrong with that. And
then double Light Ray.
Right now we are going into a turn 8 for a priest. What does that mean for a control priest for you? What are you worried about?
I can't remember what their
8 mana Whirlpool, and that is exactly why you don't want to be playing too much into this board. I guess Sinful Sous Chef is fine, but anything else would be overcommitting. So put down the Sinful Sous Chef. Yeah, put down the 1 mana Sinful Sous Chef. Go face with the 5/5, and let's think about the weapon for a second. We don't have mana. We don't really have the need to equip another weapon next turn, so I think you just pass one more turn. Because you could have the Colossal next turn, would be pretty nice for us to kill it off with the weapon. Okay, Silence is brutal, but it is what it is. Leviathan. Well, that's not great.
I think Control Priest is worse, mainly because of like how long the freaking games can be compared to Blood Decay.
Well, I mean, both tend to be a bit longer than we would like them to be, but yeah, it is what it is. What you gonna do? Okay. Ooh. Sadly, we don't have a buff for Matriarch right now. Should we just put out a Leviathan of our own here? Kinda like it. Yeah, put down the 7 mana Leviathan here, I think.
And just trade into them?
Yeah, start off with the 4/5 into the 4/5, so you can dredge first.
Let's see. Oh.
Okay, I mean, 4 Celt Loss at the bottom is a lot of damage. I think you take Horn of the Windlord for now. 4/2 kills the 4/2, 1/1 kills the 4/1, and you go face twice with the weapon right now, I'd say. Go face twice. And save the rest. This again is a decent enough board. What you are gonna be doing next turn is Disco Maul into Countess plus double Light Rays. That's gonna start buffing the Disco Maul nice and fast. So we can get a little bit of extra chip damage that way. And hopefully this Countess actually pulls through nicely for us.
The caress of death is not gentle.
Okay, we're kind of okay with this. Perfect. He's actually leaving these dudes on the board. Could not have asked for more. I mean, if we knew he would leave us like this, 4 Celt Loss maybe would have been better, but it is what it is. Interesting. Good news is we are gonna dredge out some 4 Celt Losses with the 4/5 as is. But still, I think it's 2 mana Disco Maul plus Countess. So, Disco Maul first, so you get the pick. Countess. And I would put both the Light Rays here just so we really give him a big reason to remove this. 4/5 attacks face first.
And then dredge. for Cathalos.
Yeah, naturally. And go face with weapon plus the 4-2. Face everything. Because he's probably full clearing this board anyway with a Whirlpool or something like that. Yeah, face. Let's go, Natix. Serpensky's in the house. What can I say, Serpensky? Hearthstone made me do it. Like, what the hell, dude? What he's trading?
What is he trying to do?
It is very hard to see. Hey, happy to have you back, man. And also happy to hear. Okay, what else? He is struggling. These are struggling times. Okay, he does kill everything. Sure. Funny how that dredge worked. It actually... Wow, this is another... If we did not have Deck Tracker right now, we would have not known that Sanguine Soldier is the top deck for us. Deck Tracker actually knew that shit. Fucking amazing. Anyway, quickly play a 2-mana Legendary Invitation. Gonna have to develop a plan here. Gaia. 8-mana Gaia. Another Invitation. Zakul. Another. Lady Steno. Oh man. Oh man. Wait a moment. Fuck. Okay, Lady Steno, quickly. Guy. Wait. Go face with the weapon. Quickly, go face with the weapon. Put down the 0-mana Gaia. 0-mana Zakul. I'm a fucking idiot. But it's still working. Rush into the 6-3 once. Hand of Vidal on Lady Steno and fork out the loss on Lady Steno, and that's lethal. But yeah, this was the better play either way. Cool. QL. Yeah, these are the very next level things you could be doing with random legendaries out of nowhere. Like, you gotta be prepared to see some real wonky shit out of nowhere.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that was like that was potentially a fucking OTK if we had a little bit more buffs here. It was also kind of shitty that she came in last. But all around, I think we did get the max amount of damage there, because swinging with the weapon first, we had to do that before the fork out loss, because if you did give fork out loss to her, that was costing you a lot more than the +2 you were getting from fork out loss, because you wanted to empty the board first. So yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, Countess and weapon ready for whatever, it can do some nasty ass shit. Okay, what do you do?
I think you definitely toss the Light Ray and the Leviathan. The Monkborn server you can keep. I guess we keep the Monkborn Servant.
Again,
But,
we're going first, so I really don't think you can afford to keep a free drop without already having a 1-drop or at least a weapon. Like, it's an okay thing to play on turn 3, but again, you cannot really cost yourself turn 1, turn 2, just hold on to a turn 3. Like, we have better things to do on turn 3, like Boogie Down. If this was a Boogie Down, I would have kept it. But it ain't, so I don't. Much better.
And we got one.
Wow, this is literally top 3 keeps right there. Much, much better. We have been rewarded for our efforts. Okay, so this is a Frost Death Knight. We already know that. And the weapon again is very good here. Okay, again, you're top decking like a god. What do you want to do here?
Oh, God.
It was the weapon, yeah. But don't attack with it. We'd much rather use it.
Yeah, I nearly autopiloted there. Oh, wow. You just... Oh, okay, that's why.
That is the only situation where that is a correct line, and even then I think hero powering was still better for him. Okay, what do you want to do here?
Oh, wait. Boogie down, I guess. Boogie down seems fine.
I think it's an okay boogie down here. Yeah, let's do that. Next turn, we're gonna drop a bunch of minions,
Oh,
attack
wow.
with the weapon once. Wow, 2 times in a row, dude.
Oh,
2 times, literally the
bad.
same situation, by the way. 2 of these and
Yeah.
2 of the good ones, and you still get the ones, but it's fine. Just save the weapon, swing for 1 more turn. Because we already know what we're doing on turn 4 and turn 5, like you're gonna drop a bunch of 1-drops next turn, and on turn 5 we're gonna drop the Purator. Turn 6 looks like a Horn potential, but it could be something else. Okay, he's going awfully slow. Perfect. And this is what I'm talking about. Saving the weapon for something like this is much more valuable than wasting into bullshit. Okay, let's think a little. So far this weapon is mediocre as fuck.
Sanguine Soldier into Boogie down.
I think it's better, yeah, let's do that. Sanguine first, so you can finale. Boogie down, and your weapon kills the 1-2 here, because that's important. And just go face. It's turn 3/4. I mean, 4/5 for him. He could make a finale on a hardcore cultist, but it is gonna cost him the coin. Okay. You can still coin out 1. It's not even clearing too much though, so it's fine. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Migraine? Yeah, it's pretty good right now, isn't it? It's a keeper. Okay.
Purator. I think, yeah, probably Purator, or I guess an alternative line is we throw down a bunch of minions and then go face with weapon, and then 1 buffed up minion. That's another possibility.
You will actually overdraw 1 card with Purator, because you are drawing 4 cards out of it. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is something to think about. Whereas if we just vomit out a bunch of 1-drops here, he could tempo out a coin Frigadara next turn. This would be okay-ish, as long as a minion sticks. You attack right now, that's +2/+2, not exactly amazing.
This is so awkward.
Play the 4 1-drops. Play 4 1-drops and go face with the minions. Save the weapon 1 more turn. It's kind of lame, but if he coins out Frigadara and doesn't have double Horn of Winter to kill both of these, I think it's fine, because next turn that's +6/6, which is huge. Okay, doesn't have much. It is gonna be a hardcore cultist, it's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But no, that actually sucks big time, because now you can't even weapon. Well, technically you could. You could actually re-equip the weapon, and that is gonna give the buff. Is it worth it? Wow, fucking Curator. Anachronos actually came here. Nah, fuck it. Play the 5-mana Purator, that's gonna give you a couple of 0-mana Light Rays, and that's gonna be huge. Yeah, whip out a couple of Light Rays. Far left, far right, and just go face, I'd say. That's about it. Pretty unfortunate that he timed a good Howling Blast for us here, but... Problem is he can coin out a 7-mana Frostborn Fury now. That'd be also unfortunate. Could also Might of Manifuel to actually board lock you for a while. Did he find it?
Dawn spells.
He didn't. No, just Frost Strikes. Well, cool. He's dead, right?
Yes.
Even if he kills the 2-1, he should be dead.
Yeah.
Even killing the 5/5 is 1-off, isn't it? Cool.
Okay.
Technically, the biggest
Cool, yeah.
amount of damage would be if you actually equip Horn of Winter. Horn of Windlord.
Windlord.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, equip the Horn and just go face, and that's a lot of lethal. So, we were always winning here. There you go.
Yeah, Frost DK got a lot worse.
Not really, it's
Or at
still an
least-
amazing deck. Like, it's still very, very strong. This guy had the right idea most of the time.
Keeping the Sanguine Soldier in the disco wall. Not sure
think
about
so.
Katori.
Yeah, I don't like Katori either. Like, the more I think about it, nowadays, it's not as good as it used to be. Like, back in the day, tempoing out Katori in the mirror was insane, because you neither had Disco Molly and you didn't have the free damage Feast and Famine, but now you have plenty of actual removal early
Right.
on like that. Wow, two moles, not better than one, but better than none, I guess. Yeah, play it out. That's about it. Well, we're gonna be using these disco moles a lot more loosely than we're used to. Yeah, disco mole double trade is fine. Okay, well, he's having a curve now, isn't he? How do you want to do this now?
Mm.
I wonder.
I think we might want to take a little bit of a risk here. It's a little wonky because you gotta make some weird things happen. Technically, you know what? We really don't need this to land on the attacking minion right now. Might as well trade off the 2-1 into the 2-1 first. Then play the Sinful Sous Chef. And your face kills the 1-1 and equip another Disco Mole. Yeah, that's all. Okay, acceptable. Because now if he kills this, you get to play a bunch of 1-drops. So we will be curving out decently well. Good news is he spent the coin on that Boogie Down. Bad news is he had Boogie Down, which is kind of huge. And he is leading us in terms of cards. He actually kept a couple of cards in there. I wonder what those are. Maybe it's another Boogie Down. Oh, he's actually running Dance Floor. Okay. Fascinating. Wow, what a useless stop deck. Okay. How do you want to do this?
Probably just weapon, hero power, Righteous Protector, and then weapon into the taunt, and then Righteous Protector, hero power.
Yeah, and I think you go face with this for free, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that.
Reporting for duty.
I wonder what he kept during the first. Okay,
Order in
that's
the
one of.
courts. That is not something you keep in the mirror, I can tell you that much. But the way he's curving, it might actually work out good for him. Wow, that is another thing you don't keep in the mirror, but what do I know? Fascinating behavior. Okay. We are gonna save this 4 count loss for later, I'd say. Your face kills the 2-2. See where the buff lands. Not that it matters. We're just hero power and going face with everything. And we are praying we curve out a bit better than this. Yeah, just hero power and face everything.
Reporting for duty.
Not much. Not much
As
better
for the
things we
mirror
could have done
matchup,
here.
do you care less?
For duty.
Do you care less about using Because it seems like we're very liberal in terms of how we're using the weapon here.
Well, the thing is, we had 2 weapons and not much else, so we had to get some value out of it as is. Because if we didn't do much, we would have been way far behind right now. Well, that's a pretty good Horn of Winter, and it does seem like we are going to have a happy ending here, doesn't it? Yeah, Horn of Winter into the 5, and go face with the weapon after that. And I'd say the 1-1 Sinful Sous Chef actually... Yeah, kill the 5-5 and go face once. Go face with the Silver Hand Recruits and let's think a little.
Oh god.
Go face with the Silver Hand Recruits. And now he's down to 15. From hand you have +5, so that's +10 exact lethal. So yeah, let's trade the 1-1 into the 1-1 just so he doesn't have a easy target for a buff. And next turn, as long as he doesn't taunt up, you do have lethal from hand, basically just with the weapon alone. And if some of these minions actually stick, 4 Count Loss gives you a little bit of extra. That's fine, please don't taunt. He is gonna kill all of the minions though. But as long as there are no taunts, we should be happy.
Actually, he has a light ray, right? Shouldn't he? Another one?
Should have one. Unless he is running
should have another light ray.
the buffs. But so far, has he played that many spells? I don't think he's has he played that many minions, apparently.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, uses the location, so he's clearing everything, sure. Well, in this case, it's just gonna be Leviathan instead. Wait. That's not enough. It's almost enough, but it's not enough. Yeah, Leviathan is fine. Again, the big guy attacks first, so you can dredge first and then draw. Well, we can't drop the light ray right now, so might as well. Yeah, take the light ray. Kill with the 4-2 and just play the light ray and that's all. Oh, what the fuck, we can't? Wow, how the fuck didn't... Sure. I guess we should have been a little bit more precise with how much cards we've actually played, that's all. Turn 7 and this shit's still at 3.
Wait, why didn't we swing twice with the weapon?
Why would you swing when you have so much weapon buffs for next turn?
Oh.
And there's your answer.
That's not bad.
You can even give 4 count loss on his minion if we cared. Oh, actually, no, you can't. Well, double 1 mana first. Silver Hand and 4 count loss. Yeah, double 1 mana Feast and Famine.
Reporting for duty.
So yeah, you don't want to be ignoring this Feast of Famine extra damage. Because it's really a great win condition for you right now. Like, that's the whole reason why you're running Feast and Famine, so you can actually win Fury with it 90% of the times. You could be flexible with it, you could use it just to stay alive, you could use it just to remove a very big target early on and whatnot, but the main reason why we're having it in the deck is because you have a Wind Fury weapon nowadays, and that's 1 mana plus 6 damage like that. If you wasted your swings last turn, this would have been a lot less amazing for you right now. It still would have been enough, but that's not the point. There was no reason for us to waste the weapon last turn.
Yeah.
His face ain't going nowhere. Okay, against the warrior, what are you thinking here? Hater Jadis, hello, hello.
I think we don't take the horn. And do we keep the hand over all?
I'm kind of on the fence about it as well. It's not horrible, it's not amazing.
Like, I'm not exactly sure how much value we can get out of it.
Yeah, I think you can throw it. Just keep the 1 drop and the mull. Nowadays it's not the powerhouse as it used to be. Okay, both your undeads are out of the deck, if that ever matters, but pretty nice load up for your disco mull, so can't say no to that. This guy kept a couple of cards, so could be a scary Enraged Warrior, but I'm more leaning towards this guy being Amalgam Warrior instead. Amalgam is a lot more simple deck, I'd say. Cool, not really, but it's something. Yeah, simple is fine. That's about it. No reason to be coining here.
You are not
How's it going, Lo?
prepared.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
this is indeed Amalgam, and he is running the weapon. Oh, doesn't attack. Fascinating. Okay, what do you want to do here?
Hmm. Definitely go face. That's. I'm not exactly sure Katori or Disco Mall. I guess I'm leaning towards Disco Mall.
It's Disco Mall. Like, why would we put down Katori this early right now? He already has basically almost a way to kill it. Save the weapon, go face with the other guy. There is a situation where you could think about that turbo, maybe against a Blood DK, I'd say, but against this guy, I don't think it's as important. Like spending the coin just for a plus
Oh
one.
wow.
Okay, that might be a very good
Okay.
coin opportunity for us later. But for now, Sous Chef is fine. Yeah, Sinful Sous Chef is fine, and what else should we drop?
Let me think.
Would have
Hero
been happy
Power?
if he actually traded, but yeah, Hero Power is fine. The silly thing about Hero Power is it's not giving you the buff, but it's still worth. And I think you can save the weapon, swing one more turn. This guy's actually running shield block, so I guess he is not an Amalgam Warrior. And that means you gotta be actually a lot more greedier with the weapon. Let's just hope he doesn't have weapon destruction, but we'll see.
Who here can spell
Okay, acceptable.
anybody?
I'm not sure you really want to be coining out the
Curator.
Curator because you are gonna draw 3 cards out of it, and we're also gonna be generating 4 cards out of these 2 ones, so it's a little bit on the fence for me.
So I guess Muckborn to see what it has.
Let me think.
Or actually Katori and Kel'Thuzad.
It's not a horrible line, but against these guys, I think you should be a bit greedier with the Katori as well. Let's see the Mudborn Servant first. Far left would have been preferable.
Right.
Wow, I mean, this Steward is actually kind of cute. You are gonna have quite a few. Wait. Give the next Silver Hand recruit you summon +3 and this Death Rattle. Yeah, that sounds fine, I think. Take him. One of the 2/1s in your weapon killed a 4/4. And play 1 Silver Hand recruit, and that's about it. Again, do not sandwich your 2/4s like that. I mean, don't sandwich the taunt like that. Warrior doesn't really have a way to punish you, but I doubt you're really thinking about who can punish you and how. So you might want to try and play around everybody as if they can punish you with board positioning.
Right.
Traditionally speaking, Warrior did used to have a way to punish you like that. Okay. What do you want to do now?
I don't think Curator is a good choice, considering.
Nope.
Wait, what do we draw? No, we don't. Yeah.
You draw 2 Light Rays plus Anachronos.
Yes.
How many cards have we actually played? It's still not even discounted for them, and even if it was, would be kind of on the overcommitment part.
I think Katori Kel'Thuzad is not bad.
You keep saying that, but it's still not good enough. It's still not good enough for this particular matchup. I'd rather go with a 3-mana Steward the Steward, apparently. is his real name. And,
That is-
yeah, you can
Silver
put
hand?
down 1 silver hand recruit, save the weapon. 1 silver hand recruit can kill a 1/1, the rest can go face. Without the weapon, though. Yeah, that's about it. And apparently this weapon can actually also have cleave, so your taunt like that was definitely not preferable. Because he could have cleaved a couple of minions easily like that. Okay, that's fine, because he's already full health anyway. Ooh, that's cute. That's actually real cute. Uh-huh. What do you want to do here?
Blood Matriarch for Kalthalas into Katoru.
That's really not doing that much for us. I think you'd rather just coin out Leviathan here. Coin Leviathan and kill the 4/7 like that. 4/5 attacks into it first. For the dredge effect again. Okay. Class action lawyer for sure, because you don't wanna draw like that. Yeah, 4/2 kills the 4/3 and save the weapon, everything else face. Technically you could have done a good play with Matriarch like that, but right now giving the 4 Celt loss on your Matriarch really doesn't do shit. Okay, this guy does indeed have the roll. Finally plays it out, and good news is we did not overcommit for this board, so we're kinda okay with this shit. Wow, best minion surviving. Thanks game, you shouldn't have. Okay, that's a +7 for you right now, which is cute, not cute enough. Okay, how do you want to do it here?
I wonder.
What you want to be doing is build another decent board here, so I would go with 1 silver hand recruit. Let's not forget it's actually getting the +3/+3
Yep.
here out of the other guy, which is nice. Let's put down the Purator, 5 mana Purator, which is drawing you 3 minions, so it's enough. It's not overdrawing you. And
then
let's not
throw down a
overcommit
light
super much. Let's just put down 1 light ray on the right side. Go face with the 4/5, and let's see what we dredge this time. We're not attacking with the weapon. We're looking for Countess if you can. Calculus.
Oh,
Sad. Oh well, it's fine-ish. But extra 4 Calculus with Katori right now is plus extra 2 damage, so that could have been great. We are close to lethal right now. We are setting up some lethal out soon. Even if he plays a large taunt right now, you can still make it into a 1/1. Okay, not very large. Well, that is a large one. Gotta get rid of that. So we're not swinging with the weapon again. Okay. Wait a moment. Are we even gonna be using Blood Matriarch here? I mean, we do have lethal outs here, don't we? Surely we have lethal outs. Surely there are lethal outs. Let's play 2 mana.
Let me think.
You know what? Attack with the weapon.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I think attacking with the weapon guarantees like at least the
Attack into the
on...
weapon into the 3/5. Weapon into the 3/5. Put down 2 mana Lady Liadrin. The other one, Lady Liadrin. There you go. Fast. Glass Ashen Lawyer, the big guy, the 8/14.
My client has the heart.
Rush into it with this. He
Nice.
figured it out. But yeah, this was very, very lethal.
Yeah,
Okay,
yep.
let's not start the next game. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break, but again, you saw we were just slowballing it. We were did not want to go too super hard. We didn't need to. It's a control deck against us. He had Brawl, he used it, we rebuilt the board, he didn't do shit. We kept on smacking him. Basically, you want to cycle like this so you do not fall behind, because if he gets a good clean removal and you're off the board and you can't refill, he's gonna be the one building the board and you actually don't have great removals. So we don't want to be overcommitting. We held the Katori very long. It ended up not being useful at all to us. But tempoing it out was not beneficial for us. We were already on the boards. We did not require anything too much out of Katori. Like, if you had some Hand of a Dull action with Katori, that could have been an interesting opportunity. But using it on turn 4 with 4 count loss against the Control Warrior, I don't know. It's really not that big a deal. And you saw he actually did play a bunch of big lifesteal minions against us as well. So the chip damage we would have gained out of it wouldn't have been substantial enough. Whereas holding the Katori later could have given you a lot more, like extra 4 count loss, extra Hand of a Dull, stuff like that, basically. And that would have been a bit better for us. And again, we held out the weapon like a champ until it was actually substantial enough to really make a dent in this guy. Like, he gained, like, what, 30 armor, had so much lifesteal, and still a single turn with a big-ass plus weapon, and it's great. Have we lost any? Not really, because the only one we lost was against when we actually disconnected. So no, we have been nothing but net so far.